Good morning, everyone. It's Thursday. Gotta start the morning with coffee, and then we have, obviously, you guys know what we have here, and right next to it. And then we have Sam. What's up, Sam? Good morning.
Good morning.
So we're back again. He came back today. We're gonna do the installs that I was talking to you guys about, and the items that I picked up at Autotecknic for myself and for Sam. And then on top of that, we're gonna do something more special to this car. I mean, as you guys can see, I didn't give you guys a proper introduction of the car, so I'll go ahead and give you guys a little walk around, and I'll talk to you guys more about the car. Alright, don't forget to hit the notification bell, hit the like button, subscribe. Alright, so like I had mentioned, this is Sam's 2020 M4 competition. So the car came with the mperformance exhaust. That was one of the things that he actually wanted the car to have. He picked up the Vorsteiner one-piece diffuser, as you guys can see. It looks very nice. Here's the Vorsteiner logo on there. And then at the same time, he picked up these carbon fiber bumper trims, rear bumper trims from Autotecknic. Went ahead and switched out the OLED style tail lights. He got the M4 competition badge. Got the frameless mounts for the license plates. Those are magnetic, so basically, you know, you can take them off, put them on for pictures. He also went ahead and switched out the mperformance style spoiler for the CS. To go along with it, he picked up these carbon fiber mud flaps, and that's actually a nice touch, along with the Autotecknic antenna fin. So this is something special, a nice little touch that I&D has, the carbon fiber fuel cap, the mperformance. For the wheels, he has the mperformance 666 M style. He went ahead and switched out and got the Future Classic stud conversion, along with the Project Kicks lug nuts, and this burnt finish. That's actually my favorite. I have that in my car, and he's running 12mm spacers all around, which gives him that nice stance, both front and back. So since we're on the side, he also picked up the Rkp Side Skirts, which, I mean, for me, they are one of the best quality side skirts out in the market. And then up here, he's got the mperformance mirror caps. Once we move inside, we have two bears in the back seat, and then he's got the BMW shade cover. He's picked up the Autotecknic seat backs, carbon fiber seat backs, along with the Alcantara armrest. You guys see that carbon fiber cover too for the iDrive, also from Autotecknic. He's got the DCT shifter, carbon shifter, and center trim. He picked up the phone mount from Keys Motorsports, and he actually got me two as well, one for the M3 and one for the M4, so that was pretty awesome. These car vents, these for me are the best, hands down. You know, they actually, the smell that they have, and the scent, and just the way it looks, I think it's a nice touch. Since we're already in here, he also has the Valentine V2. This is one of the radars that I do recommend. I actually am running the Escort 360C, but when it comes time to switching up, I will be getting this one. And then if you guys see that nice touch right there, the glass cover, also another BMW item. As you guys can see, he also has the tweeter, carbon fiber tweeter covers, which is what I was trying to get from Autotecknic, but they're sold out. It's a hot item, so I'm trying to get that. He's got the carbon fiber door handles, and then he's got the carbon fiber door handle insert, like the one I went ahead and also installed on my M4. Actually, since I'll work my way around to the driver's side, we'll stop by at the engine bay. In here, he's got the inventory V1 intakes with the Burger Motorsports oil catch can. He's got the black line covers. Again, the oil cover. These are a great touch. I love these. So as you guys see, he's got the oil cover, the reservoir cover, and the cooling tank cover. And then he's got this nice Weisstech oil filter cover. This is nice. I gotta get me one of those. Went ahead and also put down the inventory sticker on the intakes. That really gave it a nice touch. And then he picked up this little guy right here. That's a nice touch right there. Kind of it's a 3D. It sticks out and it's really nice. It's a nice touch. Up in the front we have the Autotecknic carbon fiber headlight eyelids. It's got the mperformance carbon fiber grills. Carbon fiber grills. He's got the Autotecknic bumper trim. He's got the mperformance splitters, and he also has the CS slip to go along with it. He got the deflector delete from IND. You guys see. We did the keyhole delete as well. I think that's a must. Having that keyhole just kind of takes away from the car. So once we come to the driver's side, you guys get a better look at everything that's Alcantara in here. The armrest, the e-brake. It's got the little trim around the light switch. My favorite item of the car would be the mperformance electronic B2 steering wheel with the G80 paddle shifters. These are definitely items I have in the M3, or actually I had. There's plans coming along for that car, so I'll talk about it more maybe in the next video. So, but as you guys see, I mean, this is a nice setup. He's got the mperformance pedals with the all-season floor mats. I love these. These are the best. These are the ones I rock. I do have also the mperformance floor mats like he does. You guys can see these look really nice, but I prefer these like on my daily drives, so that way everything stays nice and clean. But yeah, guys, this is Sam's 2020 M4. I'll link his Instagram on the description, and you guys can give him a follow and check out his build. We're gonna be replacing the fender trim to the carbon fiber one from Autotecknic as well. Shouldn't be a surprise to you guys. The quality on the gloss, the weave on this looks so nice. Like I actually talked about it, so this is gonna be a nice little addition. Hook it up with the chocolate croissant too to go along with the coffee. So what I'm gonna do first and foremost is I'm gonna go ahead and tape up the area. Use painter's tape on the top and bottom and on the side. And then I'm gonna use a pry tool to separate. As you guys can see, even with my fingernail, I can just kind of separate part of it. So this is a two-part piece. What we do first is we remove the gloss trim. That's what you guys see right here. And then after we remove this part, then we use another tool, a pry tool or plastic tool, just to remove the back part. So it's not that difficult. It's just you gotta be careful. Cover the paint. Alright, so I went ahead and taped up the surface that I'm gonna be using the pry tool. So the pry tool I'll be using around this area, so you want to protect this area really well. And like I mentioned, this just kind of snaps off really easily. You just use your pry tool, push it from the bottom, and then from the top, and then from the bottom again, and then everything should just kind of just slide right off. So you guys can see here. Alright, so basically now that I have Sam helping me out right now, just all you gotta do is just be a little gentle when you're pulling it. See, it's just a little wiggly, moving it around. the part is intact, but this is the clip that I'm telling you guys. You see, it has like little teeth that grab onto it, so that's why it was kind of clamping on. So it's kind of just wiggling, moving up and down, and then just pulling it at the same time. Once this is removed, we're going to be reusing this part, so we'll use a little heat to remove it, and be patient when you remove it. That way when it comes out like just like the same way that it's on right now. As far as this part goes right here, these are the little clips I'm telling you guys about. These, the ones that are snappy. The release of one side, you can kind of just hold it with the pry tool, but as you guys saw, it's not necessary. So what I did was I was just pushing down here to bring down the clip that's holding it in there. Again, these are all just clips, and you just want to be careful with them. Now, this part we won't reuse, so we'll just set it aside. We'll put everything together. Next thing would just be remove this and clean up around the area, since as you guys see, this hardly gets any attention. So we'll clean it up. We'll make sure that it's nice and clean for the new part. Alright, so I went ahead and grabbed the heat gun, and essentially what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be heating the back part of this to loosen up the adhesive. As you guys can see right there, the adhesive part is right there. So I'm going to be heating it up, and I'm going to be pushing off. I'm going to start lifting up from this side, the back part. Once I start lifting up, I'll go ahead and show you guys exactly how I try to lift it off the surface. Try to apply the heat on the back part of it. That way you definitely get to the adhesive. You just do a little bit in the front, but focus most of the heat in the back. This is at a low setting right now, so I'm definitely not making it too hot, otherwise it'll be uncomfortable for me to hold it as well as I'm doing this. Alright, so now that it's heated up, I'm going to go ahead and grab a pry tool, and I'm just going to push off the little edges and see what side gives me a better lift, so that I can run my pry tool almost like a spatula in a sense. So I'll show you guys right now. Pry tool, back end, a little pressure, just testing out what surface is going to go ahead and give you the best side of grip from. It is going to be hot, so be very careful with it. But right now, just with all the heat that has been applied to it, it just kind of comes off so easy. So once you see a little struggle, let's apply more heat. You gotta be careful, this is hot. And there we go. Nice and clean, as you can see. So let's go ahead and transfer it over. Apply some heat, and if you have promoter, to clean this up, since this tape that they use is really thin. It's really hard to get a 3M tape or anything that's going to be the same. So clean it up really good, and then try to reuse it. If not, then at that point you will have to use new 3M to attach it to the new part. Alright, so I'm actually using 3M Adhesive Promoter. So basically it's gonna go ahead and I'm gonna use it on the tape. I'm not gonna try and get a perfect fit on here. Actually, I probably will. I'll go ahead and use a nice little strip over here to set my promoter. That way, as soon as that double-sided tape touches it, it's gonna go ahead and stick right to it a lot quicker and better. So I'm gonna go ahead and open this up. So right now I'm just gently rubbing the promoter onto the 3M. Trying to stay within the 3M. This is very sticky, so if you put it in a surface where you don't want it to be sticky, it will get, it's not going to be to your liking. And here we'll just use a little bit to just as you can see, there it is. I gotta press it down a little more, but my hands are a little sticky, so we'll grab the next best thing, a brand new clean microfiber cloth, to just press it down, apply some pressure. There it is. Nice little wipe down. Now that's just one side. I'll do the same thing on the other side, but for now let me fit it on there. So I'll show you guys right now what it looks like. Alright, so basically once this is done, we transferred over the M4 decal on there. The next thing that you want to do is this one is just gonna go ahead and slide over, and then just be careful as you do. Just kind of pull it back towards you, and then just slide it into place. And then once you get all the clips lined up into the hole, all you do is just snap it into place. And that right there is, you can't get any better than that. That quality and fitment is just, I think, A1. Alright, so right now this is the other part. We went ahead and repeated the same thing. I heated up the back part on the original one, and then I very gently just pushed on the decal, and again just using the pry tool, just kind of use it like a spatula in a sense to make sure that you don't bend it, because this is like aluminum. As soon as you bend it, it's going to retain that same form, and you're going to get like a little crease. So you definitely want to just take your time, be patient, put as much heat as you can withstand, and then just remove it very slowly, and it comes off. And as you can see, it looks factory. To me, it just looks so perfect. The 3M, everything just sits so well, so it's a nice flush fitment. And then again, the next thing that I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go ahead and slide it in. I'm pushing on the front, and then at the same time I'm kind of pulling back. I don't want it to just be dragging on the paint. So as you guys can see right now, This is a tight fitment. So I did a slight test fitment, or actually as I was installing it, I noticed that this back part right here was a little too thick and it wasn't allowing me to go ahead and slide it right through. So what I'm doing right now is I'm using this tool right here to go ahead and shave off some of the carbon fiber. It's carbon fiber and this is metal. It's just gonna wear down fast, so I want to wear down enough but not too much. Do the same thing with the top. Ideally, when working with carbon fiber, you want to wear eyewear and, you know, just like a breathing mask or something. But since again I'm not really using power tools, figured I could kind of get away with it. We won't pick up too much dust, and I can just grab a wipe and get all this off. Carbon fiber is itchy though, so just keep that in mind. If you don't wipe it off, or if you rub it on you, it's gonna be itchy, so keep that in mind. Alright, so I took off a good amount right there. Not too much, but just enough to where I can see the difference and where I feel like I should be able to get the clearance that I need. So I did a slight test fitment right now. It's a very tight fit, so I'm not gonna go ahead and pull it all the way out, but what I did shave off was enough for me to get it to slide in. As you guys saw earlier, the first time I tried to put it in, it was too tight. Now this should just cut right on. Like I said, a more perfect fitment than that, it can't happen. No one's gonna really see what we shaved off, and honestly, it gave us the perfect clearance that we needed. And this was done in front of Sam, the owner. So if he approves, then
I approve.
This was definitely a really good job. Alright, so we're actually moving on with the next part of the install, and I have Javi Two-Face. If you guys want to follow him on Instagram, you know who he is. You guys see him on Kevin's videos all the time. He's actually helping us right now put this decal on. Like I said, we're actually going to go ahead and switch it up, add something special to it, and we had to bring the man over here, the expert, to help us out with it. So again, give him a follow on Instagram. I'll go ahead and link his info down below in the description.
Thank you.
But this is the last part that he's doing. He actually already did this side, and as you guys can tell, it looks amazing. The decal, just the whole flow of, we'll start with the mud guards, then you have the side skirts with the decal. It just really brings everything together so nicely. The wheel separation doesn't seem that big. It actually makes the car look a little smaller, like a go-kart. I really love it, so I'm very happy that he went with it. And like I said, Javi did an amazing job getting this installed, as you can see. So this next one will be looking the same. So we'll go ahead and pick it up once it's already done. Oh, I won't give away the secret, so yeah. We'll go ahead and we'll pick it up once it's done. Alright guys, so there it goes. It's looking amazing. So as you guys can see, this thing is coming out amazing. Looks like it came from factory.
Yeah, bro. It looks so sick, huh?
Yeah.
Ya no falta que pedazo ya.
No, yo. Ya mero. This thing's gonna look so amazing. Alright, so Javi finished the install already. Man, that thing looks amazing. Look at that. This is definitely one of the things that really changes the look on the car, like I mentioned
Really
earlier.
nice, man. Honestly.
And this install is just, it's phenomenal. Like honestly, it just hands down to Javi. Thanks, Javi.
Oh, no problem, bro. Appreciate it. Call me anytime.
There it is. You guys heard it first. I can call him anytime. Man, this thing is amazing. So I'll go ahead and put on the side skirt to make it match like the other side. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that on and bring it down, and we'll show you the after. So this is what it looks like right now once it's already on the ground. I'm gonna go ahead and pull it out into the light so that we can really take a look at the details and see how everything really came out. Man, that thing looks so good. Javi had to go, but the install is complete. Everything's secure. Got both sides already done, so everything should feel a lot nicer, as you guys see right there. Brings out the side skirts a lot more. And then the carbon fiber right there too as well. Also another nice hint. And remember, that one is from Autotecknic, so you guys can definitely pick that up and do the same thing I did step by step to remove the M4 decal on there, and then just move it over to the carbon fiber Fender trim. Alright, so at this point Sam is running a stock GTS tune with a GTS transmission flash. We've also went ahead and added custom burbles. So can you get more power without modifying the vehicle? Yeah, you can. You do need to buy the license, and then from there just make sure that your engine is up to date, you're keeping on top, staying on top of the oil changes, making sure you're putting good gas on there. I mean, all these things can eventually affect the vehicle, the way it performs. And right now, honestly, with whatever modifications we've done to his car, he's loving the car. It's got more power than the stock M4 comp, you know. So at this point, with all the modifications he's done, it's definitely a good stage one, you know, to get more power, get the looks, you know, without having to dive too deep into the engine. If there's anything else that you guys would want to see, you know, just go ahead and leave a comment below. I'll see if we can take the car out right now, take it for a little spin. So if not, I'll see you guys in the next one. So everybody has their own personal opinions on exhaust, and when exhaust sounds better.